Aloha, my name is Junji Sirom. I'm known as Momi locally. I lived on the Big Island for 19 years and I've been making feather lei for 10 years. I studied under Doreen Henderson, our kumu. We were taught to make both traditional lei and also contemporary. In the old days, only royalty could wear the traditional lei, which were worn around the neck or around their head or on capes. Capes were made of feathers as well. And now anybody can wear lei, and the contemporary ones are often in hat bands, such as mine. This is peacock, I believe, yes. The traditional ones are tied on a cord. They're either fluffy ones kind of crimped outward or sewn flat on the cord. The sewn ones you sew on a band of felt anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inches wide, and they can be sewn straight on the band or fanned out. There's a lot of different options. You can use chicken feathers, duck feathers, goose, pheasant, turkey, peacock, basically any bird, and you have to cut them to a certain size to fit on the band. And for a very skinny band, you need very small feathers. For some lei, you have to make them so thick and sew them almost like right on top of each other, so there's like thousands of them. They look real velvety and very full. They're very nice. My designs, because the traditional lei look alike, they could be better quality from the way you tie them, but traditional colors are yellow, red, black, and green, so any combination of. But my personal designs, the contemporary stuff, is my imagination. And I get inspired by birds, by flowers, by something that catches my eye. So I just get all kinds of design ideas. Some people like crank out lei, and if they sell well, they make 5 or 6 lei of the same kind. I never duplicate the same lei. If somebody wants a real nice lei, they want it exclusively, and it's like tattoos and lei you never copy. My proudest moment in feather lei making was Iolani Palace in Honolulu commissioned a dressmaker to recreate 4 gowns for Queen Kapiolani, and there's a black velvet gown that was done. He asked my teacher to make the lei, but because she's old and can't really do it anymore, she asked me to make the 4 long lei on her gown, which is now on permanent display in Iolani Palace in Honolulu, and I was very thrilled to have that honor. Feather lei making is kind of a way of life, kind of like hula is a way of life. You kind of do it all the time. You cut feathers all the time, you think of designs all the time, you prep for your next project all the time. And most of my evenings are spent doing some amount of work, and sometimes I do it all day if I'm free. If you'd like any more information about my lei, email me at gszIrom@gmail.com.